it's Miss Jamie, and I'm so glad that you're here today to do preschool with me. While we wait for all the friends to join us for school today, let's sing a new song by our music teacher, Miss Nancy. Let's sing Bicycle. Do you remember that one? I'm riding on my bicycle. Can you lay back and use your legs to ride your bicycle, or maybe use your hands? Here's Miss Nancy.
This is Bicycle from The Seasons. Make sure you're lying down on the ground for this one with your feet in the air, or you can use your hands to go around and around. I'm riding on my bicycle, I'm riding on my bicycle, I'm riding on my bicycle all around the town. I'm riding on my bicycle, I'm riding on my bicycle, riding on my bicycle all around the town. My bike goes up and down, up and down, up and down, and up and down. I'm riding on my bicycle, I'm riding on my bicycle, I'm riding on my bicycle all around the town. My bike goes fast, and my bike goes slow. Go fast again. Fast, and my bike goes slow. I'm riding on my bicycle, I'm riding on my bicycle, riding on my bicycle all around the town. My bike goes twist and turn, twist and turn, twist and turn, and twist and turn. I'm riding on my bicycle, I'm riding on my bicycle, riding on my bicycle all around the town. My bike goes in and out, in and out, in and out, and in and out. I'm riding on my bicycle, riding on my bicycle, I'm riding on my bicycle all around the town. My bike has a bell and it goes ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. My bell goes ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. My bell goes ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. My bell goes ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. I am riding on my bicycle, I'm riding on my bicycle, riding on my bicycle all around the town.
That's such a good song for us to sing, especially this week with what we're going to be talking about. Would you like to help me wake up Betsy Blackbird? She's having a rest behind the easel, but I know that if you call her, she'll want to come out. Are you ready? Here goes. 1, 2, 3. Say, Betsy, where are you? Betsy, are you back there? Hi, friend. Come on out and say hello to the boys and girls. Hello, boys and girls. Oh, I'm so happy to see you. We should sing hello to our friends, don't you think? We're going to sing hi to you, and then you can sing hello to us. Ready? Hello, friends. How are you? Hello, Betsy. How are you? Sing to Miss Jamie. Hello, Miss Jamie. How are you? We're so glad to see you. Here, here. We're all here. Here, here. We're all here. Here, here. We're all here. We're all here together. Yay! Thanks for singing, Betsy. Guess what we're going to be learning about all week this week in preschool? Do you know, Betsy? Looks like something delicious. Do you see? We gave you a hint. Boys and girls, this week we're going to talk about all of the fun things that we can do in the summer. Can you say summer? Summer is that season when it gets really hot outside and we can do some special and fun things because it's summer. Betsy, do you remember what we did that one summer when I took you someplace special? Betsy says, one time I took her out for some ice cream for a summer treat. I took pictures. Do you remember? I had my camera. Would you like to see the pictures I took when Betsy went out for some ice cream? Okay, Betsy, I'm going to put you down so I can show the boys and girls your pictures. Betsy went to an ice cream shop and I took some pictures. Would you like to see them? This book is called Betsy Eats Some Ice Cream. Do you see all that ice cream with sprinkles on top? Have you ever eaten ice cream with sprinkles on top? It was a hot summer day. Betsy was swimming in the pool. Do you see her there in her floaty in the swimming pool? When she was done swimming, she went to an ice cream parlor. Betsy looked into the case. There were so many different flavors. Do you see all of the different flavors of ice cream? Betsy had to wait in line. She watched a girl order ice cream. Do you see her sitting there waiting for her turn? The girl said, "May I please have a cone with 2 scoops?" The ice cream scooper got to work. Betsy decided that she also wanted 2 scoops. She picked chocolate for the first scoop. Which flavor should she pick for the second scoop? Should she get another scoop of chocolate or something different? Then Betsy looked at all the toppings. She asked for sprinkles on her ice cream. Betsy paid the cashier for her treat. She said, "Thank you for my ice cream." Do you see she has some money there? Betsy found a big spoon and sat down to eat her ice cream. It was a wonderful summer day. Have you ever been to the ice cream parlor or had ice cream at your house? I have some pretend ice cream here. What flavor do you think this is? Maybe strawberry? I could put some sprinkles on it just for pretend. Or maybe some whipped cream. Have you ever had a special ice cream treat like this? Whipped cream? Today, boys and girls, we're going to be talking all about ice cream. And I would love to know what your favorite flavor of ice cream is. Will you tell me that? What is your favorite flavor of ice cream? Do you like chocolate or vanilla? What is your favorite flavor of ice cream? Miss Jamie likes chocolate. Yes, I heard some people like chocolate too. We are going to build a really tall ice cream cone together with lots of different flavors, but I need your help to add them on here. You see this ice cream cone? It has a point at the bottom. It's a cone shape. We're going to say a poem that goes like this. I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. Can you say that? It's a little bit of a rhyme. I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. Add a scoop of chocolate to the top. How many scoops before we stop? There's 1. Should we stop or put more? More? Okay, which flavor is this one? Do you know? Pink is probably strawberry. Will you help me say it? I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. Add a scoop of Strawberry to the top. How many scoops before we stop? Let's count them. 1, 2. Should we stop or go more? Do more. More? Okay, tell me which flavor you think this one is. This green one. Have you ever had green ice cream? Sometimes it's flavored like mint, like a mint chocolate chip. This is just plain mint. Will you say it? I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. Add a scoop of mint to the top. How many scoops before we stop? How many do we have? 1, 2, 3. Should we stop or more? More? Another scoop of ice cream on top? How about this flavor? It's kind of purple. What flavor could that be? Maybe grape? Okay, will you say it? I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. Add a scoop of grape to the top. How many scoops before we stop? Count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Should we stop or do more? More? More ice cream? That's a very tall cone, isn't it? How about this flavor? It's kind of yellow. What flavor might be yellow? Banana or lemon? Want to do lemon? Okay, we can do lemon. Say the poem. I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. Add a scoop of lemon to the top. How many scoops before we stop? How many do we have up there? Count them with me. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 scoops. Should we stop or do more? More? Another one on top? Will it fit? Okay, here's the flavor. Blue. What flavor is blue ice cream? It could, yes, it could be blueberry. What else? Sometimes they have cotton candy. You're right. Let's call this one blueberry. Okay? Say the poem. Say, I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. Add a scoop of blueberry to the top. How many scoops before we stop? Let's count them. Can you count that high? Here goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We should stop or do more. Which do you think? Should we add another scoop or should we stop? Another one? Okay, this is the last one that I have. It's kind of white. What flavor is kind of white? Do you know the name of it? Vanilla. Yeah, it starts with a V. Vanilla. Can you say vanilla? Okay, last one. Let's make it the best one yet. I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. Add a scoop of vanilla to the top. How many scoops before we stop? Okay, this is the last one. How many scoops do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 scoops of ice cream. That's a very tall ice cream cone. Maybe we should put some sprinkles on the top. Oh, good job, boys and girls. I love to hear you say those little rhymes. You're doing an excellent job at preschool. Would you like to play a game with some ice cream? This game is called Cherry on Top. Sometimes people like to make their ice cream into a sundae, and they put whipped cream and a cherry on the top. So for this one, we're going to put a cherry on top of one flavor of ice cream. Let's see what flavors we have today. Blueberry, blueberry, good. And this one, purple, grape. Yep, grape ice cream. Ooh, this one has chips in it. It's green with chips. Mint chip. Mint chip, good. And this pink one is strawberry. See if we can fit them all on there. And the brown one is chocolate. Good. And the red one, we're going to pretend like it's cherry. A cherry on top of cherry ice cream would be delicious, wouldn't it? Let's put a couple more. This one is kind of a tan color. We're going to call it caramel. Caramel ice cream, yep. And let's do one more. Let's do this one. The white is going to be vanilla. Yes, so we have blueberry, grape, mint, or blue, purple, green. Good. Pink, strawberry, chocolate, cherry, caramel, which is tan, or white, vanilla. Where should we hide the cherry? No peeking, no peeking, no peeking. The poem goes like this. Red, ripe cherry, round and sweet. Pick the cone you'd like to eat. Which cone would you like to eat? Which one should we check first? Tell me. Cherry. You think the cherry's under the cherry? I think that's a good guess. Let's see. No, cherry was a good guess. The red one was a good guess. Where could that cherry be? Tell me what you would like to pick next. Mint chocolate chip. That's one of my favorite flavors. Let's look and see. It was under there. You found it on the second try. The cherry was on the mint chocolate chip ice cream. Oh, well done. That was quick. We can definitely play again. Say the poem. Red, ripe cherry, round and sweet. Pick the cone that you'd like to eat. Where's the cherry? Which flavor would you like to choose? Oh, lots of friends are guessing. You like chocolate? That's one of my favorites too. Let's look under the chocolate cone. Nope, it wasn't under chocolate. There's that cherry. Where could it be? Tell me what you'd like to look and see. Vanilla? Wow, good job saying that word. Let's check and see if it's behind the vanilla. No, it wasn't behind the vanilla ice cream. Where could it be? Again, mint chocolate chip. That's where it was last time. We can look and see. No, it wasn't there. I like how you're guessing. Where is the cherry? What's your next guess? Oh, I hear lots of friends shouting blueberry. Let's look and see. You found it. The cherry was hiding behind the blueberry ice cream. Well done. All right, let's turn these over. And would you like to play one last time? I think we have time for one more. Red, ripe cherry, round and sweet. Pick the cone that you'd like to eat, that you want to eat. Where's the cherry? Where could it be? What's your favorite flavor? You like caramel? That's a really good word too. The tan caramel. Let's look and see. Yum, but no cherry. Where could it be? Where is that cherry? Grape? You like the purple grape? Let's look and see. No, but that was a really good guess. I like how you keep guessing. If we don't catch it the first time, you just guess again. You're so good at that. Which one should we do next? Pink? Strawberry? Okay, I like pink too. Let's look and see. Not there. Where could it be? Blueberry, mint chip, Chocolate, cherry, or vanilla? Where is the cherry? You think the cherry's on the cherry ice cream? That makes sense. Let's look and see. Nope, it wasn't on the cherry ice cream. What's your next guess? Whoa, lots of friends are yelling chocolate. Chocolate. Okay, let's look and see. Yes, you found it. The cherry went on top of the chocolate ice cream cone. Well done. Give your brain a kiss. Brain, good job playing that game today. I like how you kept guessing and you waited your turn when other friends were calling out. Proud of you. I have a wonderful book to read to you today. I have actually lots of good ice cream books. I put some of them up here, and I'll let your grown-up know what the names of some other wonderful ice cream books are, because they are so much fun to read. The book that I have today to read to you, though, is about some animals who go to order ice cream. And each animal gets the flavor that they like the best. This book is called Gorilla Loves Vanilla. Do you see his vanilla ice cream sundae? And the author is Chae Strathie and illustrated by Nicola O'Brien. O'Byrne. I think I said that right. That's the author and the illustrator. And do you see the little mouse with some ice cream and the big gorilla with some ice cream? The illustrations in this book are so beautiful. I can't wait to share it with you. Gorilla loves ice cream. And do you see all the sprinkles? Gorilla loves vanilla. And there's the ice cream scooper. If you take a walk down Jelly Bean Street, there's a wonderful place you can go for a treat. A fabulous store full of yummy ice cream, the kind of ice cream that makes everyone beam. And the sign on the ice cream shop says, Sam's Sundays. Do you see him standing out there saying, hi, come on into the ice cream shop. Little Sam Sundae is known as the king of cones and wafers and flavors that zing. And one sunny day, as Sam opened the store, 5 hungry animals dashed through the door. Look, there's a mouse, and a chicken, and a cat, and a cow, and a hippo. I wonder what flavor those 5 animals will like. What kind would the mouse like? First in the line was a mouse who squeaked, please may I have a sundae that tastes of blue cheese? Would you like a cheese ice cream? Mice would like cheese ice cream though, right? Now that might sound scrumptious to a little gray mice, but none of the others thought cheese ice was nice. It sounded quite stinky, but Sam didn't blink. He rustled up cheesy ice cream in a wink. Cheesy ice cream. Ew. But I think the mouse would like it. Do you see all the cheese he used to make the cheese ice cream? Next to step up was a sea captain's cat with whiskery cheeks and a white sailor's hat. My favorite, he said, is a sailing cat's wish. Bring me fish finger ice cream in a dish. Would you like fish finger ice cream? No, me either. It sounded quite yucky, but Sam didn't blink. He rustled up fishy ice cream in a wink. I wouldn't eat fish ice cream, I don't think. The chicken said, I'll have a cone full of worms. I like nothing more than an ice cream that squirms. It sounded too squirmy, but Sam didn't blink. He rustled up wormy ice cream in a wink. Would you eat that ice cream? Worm ice cream? No, me either. Cheese ice cream, fish ice cream, Worm ice cream. Would you eat those flavors? No, I wouldn't either. The flavor the cow chose was daisies and grass, sprinkled with dandelions in a tall glass. It's simply amusing, she gleefully cheered, but all of her friends thought her flavor was weird. It sounded revolting, but Sam didn't blink. He rustled up daisy ice cream in a wink. The cow is gonna like that. The hippo stomped up with a thump and a thud and asked for a cone filled with mountains of mud. I don't want to eat it, he said with a laugh. I'm going to jump in and have a nice bath. It sounded quite messy, but Sam didn't blink. He rustled up muddy ice cream in a wink. Would you eat mud ice cream? No, I wouldn't either. Would you take a bath in mud ice cream? Me either. The animals sang, "Little Sam, you're the best. You've managed to rustle up every request." Then came a voice calling, "What about mine?" A gorilla was there at the end of the line. I don't want fish fingers or worms as a filler. Just give me a cone full of good old vanilla. The others agreed that they'd all been too hasty. None of their flavors sounded nearly as tasty. You ever had vanilla ice cream? That's a good flavor, I agree. Look how tall his sundae is. It's almost as tall as the one over here on our board, isn't it? Sam served a cone that was everyone's dream. Scoop upon scoop of amazing ice cream. He topped it with sprinkles and milk chocolate chips. The sticky fudge sauce made them all lick their lips. The animals gasped. They couldn't help staring. And lucky for them, do you see how this book, we had to turn it? It was such a big picture, we have to turn it this way. Lucky for them, gorillas love sharing. See how many spoons he has up there? And there they're all eating the vanilla ice cream sundae. Delicious. Well, I have a little treat for Betsy. Will you help me set up a little treat for Betsy, and then we can get her out? Okay, let's get it. I just know that Betsy's going to remember that time I took her to the ice cream shop, and so I thought maybe we could make her a little ice cream sundae as a treat for summer. Would you like to help me do that? Okay, here's what I have. I went to the grocery store and bought a little bit of ice cream. Do you think I should serve a little bit up and have a treat for Betsy when she comes back out? Oh, she's going to be so excited. So ice cream is so cold. You have to keep it in the freezer, right? And when you touch it, it makes your hands feel so cold. See if you can figure out what flavor this ice cream is. Chocolate ice cream, yes. So I'm going to use my ice cream scoop and make a little bit for Betsy, and maybe I'll have a little bit for me too. What do you think? Okay, here goes. Let me give her a little scoop of ice cream. Oh, it's so hard because it's frozen. Do you see how it comes out of the scoop like this? Come on, scooper. Let's see. You see how it comes out? And then I can just put it right here into the bowl for a little ice cream treat for Betsy. I think she'll love that. And I'll do a little bit for me, and Betsy and I can have a sweet, cold treat together. What do you think? So I'm just going to put it right here in my ice cream bowl. Come on, Betsy. Come on, ice cream. Okay, let's see here. What do you think Betsy would like on top of her ice cream? Would she like sprinkles? Probably not. I have her favorite thing. Birdseed. Do you think Betsy will eat birdseed ice cream? I'm going to put a little bit like this on Betsy's ice cream. Oh, yes, she's going to like that. Birdseed ice cream is Betsy's favorite flavor. Oh, she's going to love it. Let's call her and then we'll say, Betsy, we have a surprise for you. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Say, Betsy, we have a surprise for you. Come on out. Did someone say surprise? Betsy, we have a surprise for you. Can you tell Betsy what we made for her? Ice cream? Delicious. Wait, what's that on top? Is that chocolate ice cream? And what's on top of the ice cream? Birdseed. Betsy, we have to get spoons out. But I think first we should sing goodbye to the boys and girls. What do you think? Okay, we're going to sing goodbye, and then Betsy's going to have her birdseed ice cream, and I think I will just have plain chocolate ice cream. Do you think you might have an ice cream treat this week? I would love to see a picture if you decide to have an ice cream treat too. It's time to sing goodbye, Betsy. Here goes. Preschool time is over now, over now, over now. Preschool time is over now. For another day. Wave goodbye to all of our friends, all of our friends, all of our friends. Wave goodbye to all of our friends. It's time to stay home and play. Hip hip, hooray! Betsy, you already have some birdseed. Should the boys and girls throw you more? Okay, just a little bit because she already has a special treat for later. And friends, remember that there's a play pack for you too. The play pack has lots of fun ideas for things you can do after the video is over, just to play and learn at home with your family. Do you have birdseed? 1, 2, 3, throw it this way. Not too much, she'll get a bellyache. Okay, Betsy, should we throw them a kiss? Betsy's gonna blow you a kiss. You can catch it like this, ready? Catch it. Stick it to your cheek, extra glue so it stays all day, and give yourself a big hug from Miss Jamie and Betsy. We're proud of you, and we will see you again tomorrow. Bye, friends. Bye-bye.